This is the first guest that we've had that's like certified bona fide legend, straight from the 229, Lamps County, Valdosta, Georgia. Like, we got
Hustleman, what's that? This your boy, shout L.O.
DVD Entrepreneurship.
Yeah. Hustleman is the reason why Tyler Perry's a billionaire. He had the Medea CDs through the city.
Diary Mad Black Woman, I probably sold 20,000 of those.
I'm counting your pockets, right?
And I was seeing 10 grand a week.
Is that $500,000 a year? Is that right?
And then you did mention a TV show too.
They call me Hustleman, the Hustleman Show. My first interview was Dre from Cool and Dre. Once I learned how to do that, surprisingly, BET Awards approved.
Now we're on the high. Let's hit our climax. Boom.
Boom. You know it's gonna be one of them.
Bro,
Yo. What
we
up?
here, man. Hey,
What up?
we've been planning this for like months.
Yeah.
Has it been months?
Feel like it.
Yeah. We know we was
During that period.
We knew we was bringing through that summertime, right?
Summertime.
I said. Anyway, man, we got a legend in the building.
Yeah.
No other than I'm gonna let.
Hey, man, I got you, dog. I got you. Hey, listen, hold on. Listen. So it's funny, right? Most of our guests, right, are like new entrepreneurs or this their first kind of podcast. And this is the first guest that we've had that's like certified bona fide legend, straight from the 229, Lamps County, Valdosta, Georgia. Like, we got Hustleman
Hustleman.
here. And I know that people from the city gonna love this, man, for just to see, you know, not only what you're doing now with the fragrances, but to hear even how you got there and the hustle side of what it's gonna look like.
Hey,
man, so, I'm excited, bro.
It's gonna be a really, really good conversation, because this is what I think this conversation can do for people. I think it can teach people that may not come from the best circumstances, may not come from the most resources.
Right.
But how do you get out of that situation and become a leader, not only in your city, but to be a leader of a community of people that's coming, because it's my first time meeting Hustle, man. I was probably, bro, I was in, this was about 2005, 2004.
Yeah.
So I was
something like that.
Freaking 10, 15 years old, right?
Yeah.
Trying to make me look old.
No, well, I'm just saying that, like,
bro, no, trust me, he's just super young.
Yeah. It's the running joke that I'm the youngest person, whatever. But like, I remember like wanting to hustle because of what I saw you do and what, you know. So I think one of my first hustles was the CD game.
Yeah.
And you know, I couldn't figure out the DVD part. I ain't had a
It's
DVD
a little
burner.
tough.
You had to be a little more advanced for that. But like, making CDs for friends and things and like selling them. But like I just remember like growing up seeing the TV show, you know, like they have a TV show on TV. Like, you know how hard it is to get on TV.
Real? Yeah, I did see. I saw.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a certified legend. I actually did a lot of research, but most of the time I'm just flying off the hip. But I really like studied, you know what I'm saying, you, and just like really wanted to really learn, because again, you're inspiration to not only me but my entire generation that came after you know, after what you see what you've been able to do. So I appreciate you.
I feel so unlucky right now that I didn't grow up in Valdosta. Dang, man.
Yeah.
I met Robert. I didn't meet Hustle.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how this came together, man.
Yeah.
Hey, a lot of people just meeting Robert because that's not what my family called me. That's my government. But they call me by my middle name, which is Tamarcus, and they shorten it and call me Mark.
Oh, okay.
So people been knowing me my whole life, call me Mark.
Yeah.
So my mama gonna be like, Hustle, man. And they be calling her Mama Hustle and all that, and she be like, that ain't what I named that boy.
But you know, like, and I again, just through my research, I saw that, you know, what you said about the word hustle and word hustle, man. But like, again, I think you changed even that, because I never looked at hustling as like a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like hustle, man. Like, you know, you're gonna go out there, and you're gonna make some money. You're hustling, right? Like it never was a negative connotation around it.
Yeah.
You know, with me growing up.
Yeah.
You know, so again, I think it's just part of your legacy of what, like, you literally changed the word. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Making me feel special.
It's just real, bro. It's just real, bro.
It's
real, man.
Yeah.
Dang, that's
so like, let's take it back though, right? Because I would like to start from the beginning,
right,
so people can really understand like you know, who you are, right? So,
Cause I really want to know how to hustle, bro. Cause obviously I have not been doing well at hustling, man. So I want to learn. So let's go back.
who was your first hustler, right? Like Mark.
Mark.
Who did Mark see growing up?
Man,
You know, hustling.
my mama was really the hustler.
It's always the mama.
The mama, man. My mama would make a way out of no way.
Right.
You know, we'll have yard sales.
Yeah.
We'll rate people yards when we got in tight. My mama wasn't above, and she was a nurse.
Oh, okay.
But she wasn't above. She did hair too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like a whole different. Then she went to school to be an instructor. So she was a nurse,
That's crazy.
beautician,
That's crazy.
and a cosmetology instructor.
Right. Wow.
My daddy drove truck, which is cool.
Yeah.
But that way it was.
Yeah.
He was done after that.
Right.
But my Dukes, she had all that, and still, if she needed more money,
Right.
she would go to the neighbors. Hey, y'all need y'all. Me and my son to get out here and rake your yard.
Dang.
Wow.
Make them earn some money.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, you want these new toys? Cause my folk didn't believe in. I got He-Man.
Right.
So they didn't believe in buying more toys. You already got the He-Man.
Right.
Even though I was the only child.
Right.
You got He-Man. I don't understand why you need Ninja Turtle. You know what I'm saying? So if you want Ninja Turtle, set up the table outside, sell He-Man, and buy your Ninja Turtle.
Dang. Wow.
So I'm 7, 8 years old with a table set up outside, selling my He-Man so I could buy Ninja Turtle. You know what I'm saying?
So you started at a young age.
It started early, bro.
Dang, that's crazy.
God, see,
Early.
I wish I would. I mean, I was cutting grass, but
Yeah.
that's it. And I got hustled out of $10. So, that's about it. So people told me, "Hey, you cut the grass and get $10." And
Straight
I
up.
remember growing up and like going because I went to Lounge, right? By the way,
I did too.
You went to Lounge?
I went to Lions.
You went to Lounge? I did not know that.
That's a 98.
Let's go. Hold on. So, all right, we'll talk about it later. I got to see my cousins and all that.
We never beat the Wildcats when I was there.
No, I never lost to the Wildcats.
See?
Yeah.
oh yeah, y'all
Totally
was
different.
y'all was champion.
Yeah, we won a couple
Yeah.
of championships.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay, so growing up with how did your mom like cuz why 'cause she was a nurse.
Yeah.
So she had money.
Yeah.
I mean, at least nurses now to make money, right? So like,
Yeah.
what put that type of hustle in her to be able to like instill that in you?
Well, she had it as a kid, man. She showed me stuff that she made and would sell when she was a kid. And it's cool, man. This might sound crazy, but she would take towel, like the towels you put on the floor, but the small ones, like what might be in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And she'll take 2 pieces of towel and she glued matchboxes all around those 2 pieces of towel. And it was like a little thing for the smokers. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much you made a match thing so they could take the matches out, strike it,
Right.
and off the towel. Like it was a cool little ashtray looking vibe. And she made that as a kid and she showed me that. And I'm like, man, how you even come up with some weird, like y'all probably can't even picture that in your mind. So how did she as a kid
And sell it though.
and sell it? Yeah. She sold World Book encyclopedias. Y'all probably don't even remember World Book like that.
I do. I had a few. I had the whole collection.
Yeah,
Almanac.
yeah.
And encyclopedia.
Yeah.
All the books. Yeah.
So my deuce was a hustle.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it started. So even as I got older and she was nursing, she was tired of nursing.
Oh.
So she did it for like 30 some years.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's when she went to cosmetology school. And she actually ended up building a house and having a room just for that she turned into a beauty shop.
Yeah.
So but she ended up going back to nursing later, but that's a whole nother thing.
But she always had that hustling mentality. And, And it just kind of.
Yeah.
So it's natural for you.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
crazy.
Up. Is that like a Valdosta thing? Like, cause I see the parallel. between y'all two, because he was talking about it, his what was it, toy?
He-Man?
The He-Man. He don't know about it. I don't know if you know about the He-Man.
I know what
like
He-Man
that.
is. I never had a He-Man toy though.
Oh yeah.
But I noticed even with Hank, he would ask for more toys, but you would make him give away.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm like,
Absolutely.
is that what y'all is how y'all was brought up? Like,
Well,
Valdosta, is that something?
We from a place where ain't nothing really given to you, like
Right.
you know, so you got to make something out of nothing.
Okay.
You know, like my parents was truck driver and nurse. It was cool.
Right.
But also I came up in the 80s and 90s, so
Right.
what took over in the 80s and 90s, that was the crack era.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
successful people can go get on that, and that bring things down.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So my pops was one of them that got caught up in that world.
Oh. Okay.
So that changed the whole dynamic of the family.
Right.
You know, so
Okay.
yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I did hear too. So Lowe's, man. was that? And when I heard that, I was like, no. So was that true? Like Lowe's was like getting into the NBA or something like that? Like how? So talk like how was that?
The NBA.
Well, you said Lowe's was like the thing.
Well, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Lowe's in Valdosta is like going to the NBA in a way, because if you get a Lowe's job,
Right.
that's like the top of the totem pole.
Okay.
So Lowe's and Home Depot is warehouse jobs.
Right.
But if you get on, like the whole city don't work there sometimes.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
At some point. So people in Atlanta might look at that like, and it just,
It was
you know.
it was the post office was.
Yeah.
It was the post office.
The post office was like almost unreachable.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
People never left us. So.
Yeah, post office, UPS, FedEx, you get those type of jobs, you retire.
Yep.
You don't even think about nothing else.
Yep.
And the paper mill,
Oh yeah, the paper mill.
you get on to the paper mill down there,
Right.
you set for like, that's like nothing touching that.
Right.
But Lowe's and Home Depot was like, that was your intro to the NBA. That was like the highlight. So that really was my claim to fame.
Right.
Getting on that Lowe's, because I met thousands of people, because the turnover rate was high.
Yeah.
But it's like 400-500 people working in this warehouse.
Right.
It's a huge distribution center. So I met thousands of people in and out
Right.
over about an 8-year period.
So that's what I was setting the stage there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the background and you
Yeah.
working at Lowe's and all that, man.
Man, listen.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah, that
So when did you start? Cause okay, so you started out selling your He-Man to get your Ninja Turtle.
yeah.
Was there another hustle before you got to become Hustleman, or was that kind of your next thing?
Well, the Hustleman thing came way later, because I was into the music game.
Okay.
So all I wanted to do was music.
Right.
Master P was my
Make her say,
man. that was my idol, man. I wasn't the best rapper, but I go put that white suit on, put that hat on, put that little fake grill in.
Yeah.
And hey, when I came out, it was
no
they was
limit.
cheering for me. I couldn't rap worth for nothing. My friends rap way better than me, but I got more attention because I came out looking like Master P.
That's a bar right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a package.
Yeah,
Package.
straight up.
yeah.
It's like
Straight up.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, so music was definitely all I was. It was sports,
Right.
and now people pick at me because I'm like the most non-sport guy. But back then I was watching basketball. I was recording them on VHS, like sports, collected cards. I had all the baseball cards.
Right.
I would write the players and tell them all the same thing. Hey, you my favorite player. Will you sign this card?
Right.
And a lot of them signed it. I
Really?
had big names sign a lot of cards.
So do you just attract success?
Right, right.
That's why I'm here, man. I brought him here because I want to see what he's doing. Maybe rub off on what I'm.
Bro, to even think about asking a player, like the audacity to say, like, you know, they might sign this.
Yeah.
Let me ask.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's
Man,
not normal.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's selling too, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's what made that contributed to your success.
I'm a risk taker, man. So,
Is that like natural, or is it like?
well, I seen a lot of stuff, coming up. So if I made it through
Right.
You know, that type of stuff. I might as well try whatever. So when I used to write them, man, I probably had hundreds of autographs. And I mean, like, Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr., that back in them days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ken Griffey Jr.
So Well, I think my pops tapped into my to my collection. You know, we never found proof, but that was a hurt day when I came in and my little safe with all my cards was just open with nothing in it.
Tough.
Man,
that was a hard pill to swallow.
Man, I trust that. So now, are we going to Lowe's now?
Let's go to
let's
Lowe's.
When he started. Is this when he started his bootlegging, right? Is that what they call it?
It's a.
I don't want to say bootleg.
It's an enterprise.
DVD entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
I don't want to say bootleg, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because bootleg, they make it sound so. Anyway, man, yeah.
But you know what? The bootlegs was the same exact thing. You was getting out, the way I packaged them,
right?
It looked like the store.
Yep.
The disc, the packaging, everything was like the store.
So you good at marketing too, man. My bad. Go ahead, bro. Let's talk about. So all right. So what got you into? We watched the interviews, of course.
Yeah.
But let's try to tap back into like. So what got you into your entrepreneurship, man? Like when it came. Well, was that your first big entrepreneur role? First of all,
the CDs and DVDs definitely was.
Okay, what got you into that?
But see, I was making CDs just to ride to. I had an old 84 Cutlass Supreme. I had switches on it. I was doing too much in Valdosta. But I had switches. I had two 12s in the back. I would ride around, and then I was doing music, so the name of my label was Roll With It Records, and I had all that on the side of the car. Just doing way too much.
You got a record label?
Record label.
What year was this?
This was like the early 2000s.
You know how hard it was to start one back then?
Right.
Like that's the thing.
I did it the poor man way.
No, it's all good, but see anyway, go ahead, man. Finish. Because the thought of
it just rolled by that like it wasn't a big deal. A record label.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I tried to start, I tried to start one in 2010. But when you think about the process, you like, nah, I'm good. A lot of people get discouraged, but it seemed like everything you did, you found a way.
Man, I lived, breathed, ate, slept music.
How did you get into
business?
How did you get into music? Like, what was so attracted to you about music?
I just watched how No Limit was dropping albums every week, and they all sold.
Yeah,
right.
No matter who it was. So I knew my friends. I thought I was pretty cool, but I wanted to be just like Master P rap, but he was really the mogul.
Right.
I rap, but I was really trying to be the mogul.
Yeah.
So I wanted all my friends could rap good.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, if I could do y'all the same way, like No Limit, we could drop some every week. So I had all my friends come over. I had a little start out with a little cheap equipment. But we learned how to make beats. Back then, it wasn't no Fruity Loops and none of that. You had to literally have a keyboard
and all that,
and a beat machine.
Yeah,
you know, which was a little more difficult to learn.
That's why I asked the question, man, because back then the process was harder.
Yes.
Because you say you start a record, it's easy to start one now.
Yeah.
You know, but back then, like the process of trying to start these things was much harder, man. But it seemed like you figured out a way.
Well, we was trying to, back then, chasing a record deal was it. Create a demo, send it to the labels, try to get it in the right hands, and make as much noise as you could in your city.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was like the ultimate goal then.
Right.
But later on, you come to find out, this might be a little more to this than just being, you know, having talent. It was a lot, man. And I probably had at least 10 artists on the label, but when they got time to do the business, they weren't really on board. You know what I'm saying? So but it was just, I was like, at the end, I'll do it myself. Right. I wasn't trying to be just a rapper.
Yeah.
So what I did was created my own music. Back then, I had the moniker Hustleman. Because before my name was something different. It was kind of raggedy, but yeah, I just do DJ Khaled style. Right. I would rap, but I had features on every song. Yeah. So if you don't like me, you might like one of them. Right. And I don't mind being either Nelly one of the same lunatics. Right. One of us gotta go.
Yeah.
You know, somebody gonna go.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was the connector from that to now selling CDs and DVDs?
Man,
what happened?
You really gotta sell yourself more so than the product.
Right.
So that's what it was with the music thing. Just like I said, I dressed like Master P. I sold myself.
Right.
Till they didn't care that I wasn't the greatest rapper. I sold myself. They was doing more screaming for me when I came out, and I wasn't even that good.
Yeah.
You know, so when I got into the DVDs and CDs and all that, I would sneak my music onto the mixtape. So you buying this mixtape that you see all the known people on, but you gotta listen. I done threw 2 or 3 of my songs on there. You know what I'm saying? And it was the same thing with the DVD.
Yeah.
Right.
I put that, and that's what you probably seen. The advertisements. Hey, I got music videos. I got the music.
Smart.
And the DVDs. I'm in rotation now. So
this is crazy, man. I don't want to get way ahead, because I still want to get into your background. But if you think about it, this is what's going on now, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we can have a podcast and throw an ad in there.
I want to introduce you all to the What Am I Doing Right? A Leadership Journal. If you're looking for change, if you're looking for clarity, and you're looking for purpose, this journal will help you foster the habits to receive those things.
I would say you first have to have a vision. You have to write that vision down.
And it says write a vision down and make it plain. Continue to write, and that's going to clear up the
make it plain.
We often say that clarity of self equals a clarity of purpose.
How did you build your influence?
I led with myself. You know, the results get people in the building, but your retention rate going to be based off of how you are as the person, as your character. How do you treat people?
This journal will help you foster the habit to create impact within your leadership.
It's so easy to get caught in your own habits. Even if I feel like I'm about to fall back into my habits, I'll go back to the vision. That clarity and me writing it down brings about discipline.
What am I doing right? Leadership Journal. Grab your journal today. Link in the description.
You know what I mean? Like, it's what you used to do is really like on 10 today. Yeah. But anyway.
How did you get that idea though? Because like, again, not the promotion of yourself through that major artist.
Well, when I first started doing DVDs, before we figured out how to get the stuff off the internet, you know, it was Napsters and LimeWires and all that.
LimeWire,
but we didn't learn all that early. We had to get them from New York or Atlanta. So somebody would go to New York, would send it to Atlanta. We would go to Atlanta to get all the latest DVDs.
Oh, wow.
And one of the DVDs, well, a few of them had like commercials on them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, dang, but they was advertising like businesses on there.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I could probably do this with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And all my friends that got businesses. So I started charging them and put commercials.
Oh, that's a hustle nugget.
So yeah, they hated me because we had like 20 commercials before the movie came on, just like, you know, the real deals.
Bro, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like that's a true mogul right there, man.
Yeah.
Just really thinking about and really thinking ahead. You know what I mean? Like that's a true visionary. Because you can't. A creator can create something from nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you say you were driving your Cutlass, playing your CDs, with your name on the side.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking a movie. I'm thinking about a movie right now.
You had the idea to just start selling CDs? Or how did that?
Well, the CDs came from me not making money at first because I was playing them in the Cutlass, and when I pull up somewhere, people like, man, you got another one of them CD, man, you'll put me one together. But it took so long back then, like once you created a CD, it might took you hours because it would take 20 minutes to download one song.
Yeah.
So this might have took me all day long to put this CD together.
Right.
So I really wasn't trying to give it away.
Right.
But they like, I'll pay you.
Hustle nugget number 2. Hey, that's a hustle nugget number 2. When there's a demand,
Yeah.
you better feed it. You better feed the demand.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so that's what I did, man. I go to the place, the hangout spots.
Right.
I had to I'm gonna tell you how limited money can still make you into an entrepreneur. I would take the dishwashing tray. Where you put your dishes in the tray. That would be what held my CDs and DVDs. I had a dishwashing tray because it got little grooves, right? So I could sit the DVDs in there perfectly,
right,
and put them in my trunk.
Right.
So when I popped the trunk, they could literally flip through them, like.
Jeez.
So that really took me off with the CDs, and the DVDs came later.
So what? So how did you create more demand, or how did that? Your name just got around. Like somebody will say,
"Man, thanks to Lowe's," because you got to think 500 people,
right,
working all in one place.
Yeah,
I'm on the forklift with a book bag on. Hey, I got these DVD back then. I was cheaper than everybody because everybody else was selling them for $10. I was selling them for $5.
Wow.
3 for $20 back then.
Right.
I ended up getting super cheap later when I became the plug.
Right.
It got a lot cheaper, but 3 for $20 when everybody else $10 a piece.
Right.
Everybody came to me, and there wasn't too many people doing it, but the few people that was, I was killing them.
Man, so did the DVD come around the same time, or was it just only CDs?
The CDs was the main thing at first. But it was only a few months later because people kept like, "You got DVDs too?" I had to tap in.
Demand. Okay.
I didn't even know.
How did you figure out I couldn't figure out the DVDs. How did you?
At first, I was buying wholesale. So the ones that was in Atlanta, they was already packaged up like out the store.
Okay.
Right.
So I would go buy hundreds of them and just sell them. But after a while, it's like, man, all these trips to Atlanta. Man, I got to figure out something else.
Right.
So I was introduced to a young man, Fresh. I don't know if you ever heard of Fresh. That's the name he got. His real name, Doug. But his parents, I guess, gave him that nickname since Dougie Fresh. They nicknamed him Fresh. His daddy was a DJ, so they named him Fresh. But, man, Fresh is like the brightest kid ever met in my life.
Right.
And when I was introduced to him by a coworker, he like, man, Fresh might be able to go on the computer and get these things. Because I didn't know it was deeper than LimeWire to get movies. That was a whole nother. And Fresh came by. I'm like, hey, it's good to meet you, but let's get to it. I already got 5 or 6 computers.
Right.
Like it was like I had a whole Dexter laboratory set up.
Right.
But when Fresh came over, he got on computer, started typing. It was like some Matrix stuff coming up on the computer. And next thing you know, I had all the latest movies.
Dang.
Wow.
I'm like, oh yeah, we rich.
Wow.
We rich.
This is a for real movie, bro.
Yeah. This after that,
Like I can see it. You can see it.
That's what I'm saying. This is interesting, man.
Man, listen.
Man.
So we didn't have to go to Atlanta no more.
Right.
And everybody had to come to me to keep from going to Atlanta. Atlanta was the only plug.
So now Fresh was your partner now?
Fresh was on payroll. Hey,
hustle good, nugget number 4. Collaboration.
Collaboration.
Man.
Fresh and his crew was in the music. I had the studio stuff.
Right.
You and your friends can do whatever y'all want over here. Mi casa, su casa. So he appreciated that. I paid him for his services. He pretty much lived. He was like a little brother. He became like a little brother, even to this day.
Right.
And so he got me everything I needed. So my profit tripled.
Wow.
I was already doing good, but everybody had to come to me. It wasn't no in between.
Wow.
They didn't like it.
Right.
But yeah, I was Frank Lucas now. I became Frank Lucas overnight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So the word just got around at Lowe's.
Word got around at Lowe's, and then they would tell people, they go tell their family members, because I worked the night shift.
Okay.
I worked 6 to 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
It was so many people at my trunk at night. Lowe's told me, you done. People can't even leave the job. Like it's like a party going on every night.
Wow.
They was getting CDs and DVDs like just crowded.
Man.
So I moved to a park. It was a small little park down the road.
Right.
I'm like, that's cool. Y'all meet me down the road. Listen, I set up at the park. I ran a cord to the little attachment in the car. I had a little converter joint and hooked a light up, hung up a light, and had to pop the trunk down there. I brought a grill at 4:30 in the morning. Started cooking hot dogs.
Wow.
Selling them too, or just giving them away?
I was just giving them away just to attract people. So you got a picture, 500 people.
What's it, Hustle Nugget number 5? Free promotion.
Free promo.
or
Yo,
lost leader.
promo.
Lost leader.
I'm learning so much now.
Man.
So let me just pause here because I want to get this because not so many people can create and sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm good at creating. I'm not that good at selling.
Yeah.
So like it sounds like you have the total.
Oh yeah.
Like anyway, man. Well, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep on with the story, man. I'm enjoying this movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah.
But you got to think the park was like in the when you leaving the job, you drive by this park.
Right.
So when 500 people leaving a job and you see a grill and tons of people down here like it's a party,
Right.
that's going to make more people come just to see what's going on.
What's going on?
So the people who didn't know I had the DVDs and all that,
Right.
they found out. They got them a free hot dog and some DVDs. And then they told their family, and next thing you knew, man, the whole city was pretty much on to me.
Man.
So hold on. You were selling CDs 1 for 5? 3
I
for
was
10?
selling, 3 for 10. The CDs end up being 3 for 10. The DVDs are 3 for 20, which was the cheapest in town at the time. But the next game changer, because I had 5 or 6 computers, so you got one of them come out, you package up,
Right.
go to the next computer, one of them come out. I'm like, nah, this too slow. How much them duplicators cost that burn 10 at a time? I think it was like $2,000 at the time.
Right.
It's a lot of money back then.
Nobody in my city was gonna spend $2,000 on that.
Right. Oh.
Got him.
Oh.
Yeah,
What? That's number
got
5.
him. Yeah,
Number 5.
yeah.
Invest.
Invest. I like how you doing that.
Nah, bro, because you don't understand like how I work. I process what you're saying, and I'm learning. I'm for real learning. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No, this is good. This is great.
So that changed the game. So now all I had to do was make one master copy,
Right.
throw it in the machine that burned 10, and they was a little slower then, so every maybe 15 minutes, 10 DVDs came out. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Put another one in there, 10 more. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like it does look comparable to the drug game. But it was legit, because I never wanted to do that, and mainly because of my pops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want no part in none of that.
Walk us through that story a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, man.
With your pops.
With that, man, he was one of the few black men in that town, because he owned his own truck. I didn't throw that in there. He owned 2 semi-trucks.
Right.
So that was unheard of.
So he was a hustler.
Yeah, he was getting to it now.
Yeah.
He owned his own trucks, and he had a refrigerated truck.
Right.
So he would haul produce and all that stuff. So he was getting to it. But from my understanding, one of his truck driver friends, you know, crack was, they was just started rocking it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Cocaine.
Yeah. So he was introduced by one of his best friends. And it wasn't a woman like most people. It's usually a woman that introduced him, but it was one of his friends. And, you know, once you do that one time, trying to chase that first high that you never gonna get.
Right.
So my mom didn't really hide nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? So I watched, you know, I'm still young. I'm like probably 5th, 6th grade.
Right.
And I see how my folks just, we was doing all right at one point.
Right.
Now we done moved from a house to a trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you know, the money, the toys ain't coming in like that.
Right.
Like I really gotta get out here and figure out a way to get my Ninja Turtles now. Like, some done changed. So
Oh man.
my mama was like, I'm gonna show you something.
Right.
I'm gonna show you what your daddy up to. And she showed me what they call a stem.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all familiar with that, with the Brillo pad.
It's a shooter.
Yeah.
We call them shooters.
Okay, they called it a stem back then, a little piece of copper and all that. And I'm still young, so I'm not quite understanding how it worked. I seen it was burnt on one end and all that. And she had a sewing machine that had a big chest. Like it would open up and the sewing machine fold out and all that. And on the top of the sewing machine, she had about 15 of those.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm not quite sure what this is, but I know it ain't good.
Right.
I don't like it. Yeah.
And
That's
so
heavy, man.
yeah. So,
How old were you when that?
man, I probably was like 10 or 11. So, you know, that crack era was new to the world, so it definitely was new to me.
And it hit our community hard.
It hit our community, so
Hard, yeah.
I got to see it firsthand.
And this is a lesson too, man, because so my dad talk about that all the time, man, like how it hit our community.
Yeah.
Because I was born in '87. So I don't really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to see the transition from like, you know, because back in the day they used to party, 70s do cocaine, but when they started rocking it up, it hit our community and it began to take the fathers out of the house.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
I wanted mine to be took out. mine wouldn't go nowhere. I'm like, dude, will you just leave? But you know, cause he grew up with a tough father. His father was abusive, so I grew up with some Ike Turner type stuff going on.
Right.
But you know, they always turn people into stars. Seem like But yeah, when you see your daddy, you know, take your mama purse and like, you know, B word, give me what's in your purse right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just you went from way up here to now you snatching my mama purse trying to get her change. And the people she was doing hair, you was like, give me the money she was gonna give you for doing it before they even got their hair done. So my mama do their hair. Sometimes she didn't even know.
Wow.
So she do their hair, and when she get done doing their hair, the people like, I gave your husband the money.
Oh wow. Dang. Okay.
He was already here. She didn't even know. Cause everybody know everybody. So he can holler at them like, yeah, give me the money. You told me to give you the money, or whatever. Give me the money, and they ain't thinking nothing because they don't believe he on drugs. Nobody really believed it till he was like super far gone.
Makes sense.
Because you are successful, you got trucks, and you got, like, he's not looking like that. You know, he still was a big guy and everything. So in their mind, they think you got to look like Pookie. It's a lot of big crackheads.
I know a few. One of them scared me too. But that's a whole nother story. Man. And he was aggressive. And I'm like, bro. But anyway,
so you didn't want to sell drugs because of what happened to you.
Exactly.
So and that brings us to like another level of who you are, which is dope, man. And I wonder, what is it about you that it registered in your mind like that's not the route I want to go? Because usually when you see that in our community, either the son follow the path or they're on the other end selling drugs. You know what I mean? But what is it about you, or what was that thought process like? I'm gonna just hustle and do this, like, and then you're pretty dope at it too.
Man, listen, when you get on the school bus, and you know there's a few, even at Lounge, there's a few dope boys out there. And when you get on the school bus, and they be like, you know, just jonesing on you, you like, that's why your daddy buy rock from me, you know what I'm saying? Your daddy a rockhead type stuff, You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's an embarrassment, you know. So them fighting words, you know. But
low blow right there.
But it is like I didn't want to have nothing to do with None of that. I don't care how big your chain is and how much money you pull out your pocket.
Right.
I didn't want no part of that game. So I was gonna do whatever I had to do without doing that.
Yeah. I can only imagine how. I mean, I know like Valdosta is real small, right?
Yeah.
Like the same people who were saying that about you, now you big in another industry. You know what I mean? Like what? Like how they look at you and they're like, yeah, I ain't even have to do that, but I'm up. You know what I mean?
Listen, so many people caught the vapors. I ain't gonna lie, boy. But I knew you could do it. Yeah. I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't want to go that route. So you became pretty known at selling CDs and DVDs. I want to talk about Tyler Perry.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I guarantee you this. Hustleman is the reason why Tyler Perry is a billionaire because he had the Medea CDs through the city and the community all the way. He the reason why everybody Tyler Perry is not where he's at without Hustleman.
You might need to cut your check. Right now,
1,000%.
No, because I heard Tyler Perry say this. He said
he appreciated the bootleg.
Yeah,
I heard it too. Because I was definitely probably your main guy.
Yep.
Oh wow,
definitely in the southern region. They actually floated around all over the United States. I had people calling me from New York, California, Texas, all kind of places because I had my information on the commercials. You know what I'm saying? So people would call me and like, hey, I see you got a party going on, man. Where it gonna be at? I'm like, yeah, it's in Valdosta. Like, where is that? I'm like, hold on, where you at? I'm in New York. I'm like, no, I'm like New York. Like, I didn't realize this stuff was getting out there. But yeah, Tyler Perry, that was my number one selling thing. I had all kind of stuff, but nothing beat Tyler Perry.
Really?
When Tyler Perry dropped, I would make 1,000 of them in a day. And sell all 1,000.
That's crazy.
In a day.
But I believe like literally Tyler Perry Medea skits had the streets on lock.
Anything from Tyler Perry.
Yes.
I remember hearing about it, but I mean I wasn't really into it. You know what I mean? So, and I'm from Atlanta, so but when he got on TV, now my grandma knew who he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My mom, but I didn't really know.
It started with the plays. The plays weren't readily available. It wasn't like you could go to Blockbuster and really find Medea.
Right.
So that was one of them things. I had to find a bootleg to make the bootleg.
Okay.
So I definitely ran through those. When he started dropping movies and TV shows, because I was doing TV shows and all.
Right.
So it wasn't just movies. If you didn't have, people down there didn't want to pay all that money for cable.
Right. Yeah. Right.
We can go to Hustleman, give him $20, we'll get all 8 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So, I sold a ton of them. So when he started doing movies, it was like over with. Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and this is no exaggeration. I think that was his first one, the first movie he dropped.
Right.
I probably sold 20,000 of those.
Dang. So I'm counting your pockets, right? And I want to ask. I don't know if you want to answer. What's a price? What you was making around them times, man?
Yeah, talk about the business side, man. I gotta know. I gotta know too.
I want to know if you don't mind sharing.
Man, listen, I done shared it before, so it's an open record. At one point, I was seeing $10,000 a week.
Wow.
Off of DVDs.
Wow.
And still had a job.
Bro, what you mean?
Yeah, I was still working there.
You said $10,000 a week.
$10,000 a week.
That's
Hold on. Is that $500,000 a year? Is that right? Untaxed.
And the even better part was my mama gave me. She was left a house, the house she was born in. So I didn't have no rent. She gave it to me like, you fix it, it's yours.
Wow.
It was raggedy. I was looking at it like, I don't know, Mama, I might want to stay in the apartments. But I moved into that house and fixed it up. And so I didn't have rent. And I had the Cutlass. At this time, I done bought a Cutlass, had a pink Cadillac with spinners on it that said pencil up, holes down on the front. I had a Benz, all this stuff in the yard, and it was all paid for. Right. So I didn't have no car payment, no rent, and I was making that type of money.
Dang. Hold on, because at Lowe's, you're probably making right around $50,000. Right.
Yeah, I was getting that easy just at Lowe. Now it didn't start. Don't get it twisted. Now,
Yeah.
Nah.
That type of money came later when I started being the distro.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, like, if you're making $5,000 to $10,000, 5 to 10 times more money, like, what makes you keep your job? Because it's a lot of people that just be like, deuces.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you making that type of money, like, you don't.
Well, think about it. His mom was a nurse, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, his mom was a nurse, bro, and she was doing hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't. I don't know, man. You can answer that, but I'm in my mind, I'm like, you got to rewind the movie, bro.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Well, I don't know, because it could be, because
It can. Now,
No, I don't take anything for granted.
Yeah.
And I knew it scared me sometimes when I seen the money I was making.
right.
Like at the end of the night, when you count up, you know what I'm saying? I sit there and count up the money, and I didn't keep the money on me, because them the most cash havingest people ever.
Right.
I took cards and all that type of stuff. It wasn't no cash apps and stuff like that back then.
Yeah.
But you had a cash machine or whatever, and I had a business license. Like, I had legit business.
Right.
So I had some a little small paper trail, but most of it was cash.
Right.
So once I get to 1,000, I put a rubber band on it and put it in the safe. You know what I'm saying? The safe was in the roof at the time, which was, it wasn't like you could really detect it.
Right.
So I never kept just how these rappers pull out all that. I only kept 5s and 1s in my pocket for change.
Right.
But once I get to $1,000, I put a rubber band on it, put it up. But the profit margin was just
Crazy.
It was to the point where they wanted to ban me from Office Depot and Office Mail. Everywhere they sold DVDs at,
Right.
they wanted to limit how many you get.
Oh,
I would come in there and get thousands of them, and they knew what time it was. They did not want to see a black man
that is wild.
getting money that they felt wasn't legit, which
Right.
it wasn't, but it wasn't. I wasn't hurting nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in my eyes,
They hating.
they hating. So
That's hustle tip.
And plus, that ain't got nothing to do with their business. Like,
Nothing
your
to
business
do
ain't got
with
nothing to do.
them.
What, DVDs?
What?
CDs?
You sell Office Depot. You sell. I used to work at Office Depot.
Oh,
You sell DVDs.
Oh yeah.
You will want somebody to come in there and buy X amount of dollars in DVDs. 'Cause
Yeah.
you get paid off of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to figure out on a SWOT analysis how that how that makes sense for them. Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
But I'm petty. I'm petty as LaBelle. I found a DVD plug.
Okay.
I literally found a guy. I don't know how he did it, but somebody gave him my information. He hit me up and say, "Hey, I heard you need blank DVDs and possible duplicators too. Pull up, bro." Dude had collaboration. Man, dude had thousands.
Right.
Like 10,000. Like, I would buy 10,000 blank DVDs at a time.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
At a super cheap price. So since Office Depot and Office Max and all them want to act funny, I became them. The other people that were selling DVDs,
Right.
don't go to Office Depot no more.
I got you.
I got
Dang.
you.
Yeah.
Dang. Woo.
Dang.
So I had shelves just for DVDs that I was selling blanks
Oh my.
and the DVDs that I burned.
That's crazy.
So, you got something to say, bro?
no, that's just like, dang.
Yeah.
My head is blown right
So when you say you became the distributor, like,
Distro.
I thought you were saying like,
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know you had
DVDs too.
DVDs too.
Just DVDs.
If you still want to burn them, I'm supplying that too. If you want to buy them already burnt,
That is
I'm giving
wild.
you wholesale.
That is
A
wild.
Hustle Nugget numbers. What were we at? 7 now?
I don't know. Keep going.
Market share. Market share.
Yes. Yes.
Market share,
Yes.
baby. Man, so
Yeah.
all right. So is this around the Tyler Perry time when you became
yeah.
distro, or
Tyler Perry movie time, I was distroed in.
okay? Because
Tyler Perry play, I was on the come up.
okay.
Tyler Perry movie, I was distro.
Oh,
I was distro.
all right. So I'm trying to keep this in order, man. It's so much you saying that I
Yeah.
want to take and dissect. So you did mention the commercials with
Yeah.
the DVD.
Yep.
So and then you did mention a TV show too. So which one came? So the commercials was
Well,
about
the TV show was already done before I became distro. I was doing DVDs,
Right.
but I wasn't quite distro level.
Okay.
With the DVDs at the time.
All right.
But the show came on Fox 49/CW.
Okay.
So it was on the Tallahassee station.
Right.
So back then you had to record on the mini DVs or whatever.
Yeah.
The little small tapes. So I had the worst spot. Right. But people still watch. I had Monday at noon. And I'm like, oh God. But that was the only thing available.
Right.
They were like, when something else come available, but we'll give you a super good deal, $200.
What? To just get your show on TV?
To get my show on TV, it was going to be $200 for them to play it. It aired from Tallahassee to Albany, Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Per day, per month, per week?
That was per week. That was per week, but $200 to be on TV.
Nothing.
Like back then, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
But we had to literally drive the tape to Tallahassee.
Right.
And they had like all these machines, and they put the tape in there and program it so to play. And they was like, you got to put your own commercials in here. Like, we ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, you just bring us the finished product, and we play it at this time.
So what made you get into like doing a TV show? What?
Well,
I know I'm probably backtracking, but
I'm glad you are.
My curiosity, man.
I'm glad you are. I always set a goal. If I didn't make it in music by 30, I was done.
Right.
At that time, I was 25, 26.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I'm knocking on 30. I don't know. The music game, I mean, I got songs with people like Pastor Troy and Lil Zane, and people still had a little clout back then, but it wasn't pop. I wasn't monetizing. It wasn't making no money at the time.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I was making money doing other things, putting it into that.
Yeah.
So a lot of money was getting sunk into, I'm spending thousands on the music stuff.
Right.
So a lot of the money was getting sunk into that. But so I'm like, man, I love this entertainment business. I don't know. I got to think of something else to do that involved. Like, I'm the type of dude like Snoop Dogg. He's 6'4", 180 pounds. He married to Shonda. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like a historian for, I can't remember all them names. I'm making up stuff, so y'all don't quote me on that. But I'm like, maybe I could do interviews with these
So you
artists some kind of way.
So
You slick at the first podcast.
podcasting.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
ahead of the game.
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
So they call me Hustleman, the Hustleman Show.
Because I noticed on your page. So these are where the interviews came in when you.
That's where the interviews first. My first interview was Dre from Cool and Dre. He came to Valdosta. He was trying to do music at the time.
Right.
And I found his, I knew everybody in Valdosta, so I hit the owner of the club and was like, can you get me in contact with?
Right.
So they hooked me up with the manager. The manager like, yeah, he'll do it.
Wait. Hustle nugget number 8. Leverage your network. All right.
For sure.
Okay.
So I went to the show. After the show, I think he was staying in the Marriott, something like that. He met me in the lobby. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even know for sure if the route I was trying to go. I just felt like this is what I wanted to do. I didn't have no microphone. Yeah. I had the big camera at the time.
Right.
I don't even think it was a mini DV camera. It was a big camera. And he gave me an interview, and I was asking him about, I heard you opening up a restaurant and all that. Because it wasn't really no hip hop sites like that at that time. So I read all the magazines.
Okay.
Even the Ozone magazine, which people didn't know about. So he was more so in those type of magazines. So I asked him about the restaurant he was opening and the people he worked with. Like, I heard you partnered with Big Boy on this new restaurant on Ocean Drive in Miami. He looking like, so he was like, I thought he would look at me like, man, y'all busted, you know what I'm saying? But he was cool. And once I did that interview, it was like, yeah, this it.
Yeah.
This it.
Man.
Yeah.
And you did a few more, and then Word just got out, and you put them on your DVD too, right?
I put all the interviews was on the DVDs.
But because I did see in one of your interviews, you said some celebrities would know you.
Yeah.
Because of the
because of the DVD.
Can you talk?
Yeah, man. I learned how to apply for media credentials. Like I say, I'm new to this.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
man, hats off to you, bro, because I'm looking at what I struggle in, like how you just jump into something
you figure it out.
and just kind of figure it out.
Hustle nugget number 9. Just get started.
Just get started. Go ahead, man.
Get started, man. So once I learned how to do that, surprisingly, BET Awards approved.
Wow.
Oh, snap. Like, I'm just as surprised as everybody else. I'm like, what? I can't believe this because I ain't really did nothing at this time.
Oh, man.
So I go to I was at the very first Hip Hop Awards. So when T.I. got jammed up with the guns, I was at that award show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that was big news.
Yeah, that was big news.
Oh, dang.
So
that's my favorite artist, man.
Yeah,
anyway, go ahead.
Man, he lived in Valdosta at one point. You probably remember that. He was doing shows every other week, but the word was spreading around. I didn't know what the commotion was.
Yeah, I remember that.
But
dang,
the word got back. They were like, man, T.I. done got locked up.
Yeah.
Because I guess he got locked up not far. He was headed to the Hip Hop Awards when he got locked up.
Yep.
So the word was spreading on the carpet. So we was like, man, what this dude, we didn't have no clue what it was.
Right.
But, hey, it don't matter. I'm on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? All these artists, like, when the Hip Hop Awards was, like, this was the intro, so everybody was the big dogs, 50 Cent and all them type of people
right.
was there, Busta Rhymes and all the big dogs. So I was there just to cover the carpet. I didn't actually get in the first one. I just did the carpet. And it was only one other hip-hop outlet, sohh.com. That was the only other hip hop outlet. Everything else was Fox News, Entertainment Tonight, E! News, those type, ABC.
Right.
It was those type of outlets on these carpets.
Right.
I did the Billboard Awards and all that stuff later.
Yeah.
And
well, you did the Billboard Award?
yeah, I did that too.
Man.
So I done seen Prince and all kind of, like, we had the rehearsals.
What was the DVDs and the CDs doing at this time?
That was my source to be able to do what I'm doing. This stuff wasn't making no money.
Hey,
it was fun, but it wasn't making no money.
Hustle Nugget number 10. What's he scaled? He definitely was scaling. Right? Investing in, man. All right, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
But yeah, they once I became kind of known, it was like I was getting approved. It wasn't like a long drawn out process. It's like you in.
Right.
And but the people that knew me on the carpet, it was a few that didn't say nothing, but they would look at me like, out of all these outlets, they were stopping me like, look, but they would never say.
Right.
It was DJ and Baby D.
Walking
R.I.P. They was on the carpet.
Yeah.
They knew me immediately. Hustleman. On the DVD, boy. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it was like they knew me before they knew me.
Wow.
You know, so we didn't have to say too much. We knew what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But yeah, a lot of the Atlanta artists and stuff, they came across them DVDs. Because you got to think, we get movies early, stuff still at the theater. So just because they on the red carpet, they still in, they still in the hood too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They know what's going on. They plugged in.
They are. But that's something that I learned early, that these people ain't got it like we think they got it.
Right, that's true.
That's when I first started, not just because they seen my DVDs, I started paying artists to be on my albums, and I started bringing them to Valdosta and started moving around in the business. I'm like, these people kind of excited to get this little change. These people coming to Valdosta for the low.
Right.
And then I see, they like, what you gonna do with them bottles? You want them? Yeah. This just Moscato though. This ain't, so I started this room, can I have the room for the rest of the night? Yeah, I got the room. Yeah. Oh man. I'm like, okay, yeah. This ain't.
So you was probably the big dog to them.
I was the big dog. Hey, Hustleman, can I borrow $200?
Man,
$200? I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know them. Y'all know them well. But that's when I learned, like,
smoke and mirrors, man. It's smoke and mirrors.
it's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's smoke and mirrors for sure.
But I guess it explains it because you had such a hard time making money in the
Yeah.
thing. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you got to think that these other artists too
Yeah.
going through the
Yeah.
same thing.
It's like that.
So you got anything?
Now just a sidebar. I remember because you was talking about getting things early and things that I saw Tyler Perry's House of Pain, I think, because you boot,
Yeah.
but it's not the one that's out now. It was like a whole different. Like they
Yeah.
reshot the whole
Yeah,
season.
it was.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Wow.
So it's just stuff that ain't even out. Like
Yeah.
he had.
Right.
Yeah, we was getting stuff, even sometime movies, it's like the directors cut like some, it's like it ain't even all the way what it's supposed to be, you know?
And that was Fresh that was just doing all just
Yeah,
finding those.
Fresh was doing it. Eventually I learned how to do it myself, but you know, I'm still working and stuff.
right.
I'm letting Fresh live with me. So
right.
Fresh, when I get home, everything done.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I might take on the responsibility of burning the stuff before it's all the master copies. Hey, I got the new this.
I can imagine how that feels when you hear that.
Yeah. So when I come home, it's like,
Just see dollar signs.
yeah,
What-
just dollar signs. So when I hit all my people up, you got to think this how they feeding their family because they ain't going to clock in. This how they eat. I'm the only fool going to clock in.
Right.
But nah, so people would come and buy. I had some that would pole hustle. They might come spend $50, $100.
Right.
And wholesale was $1.
Okay. Okay.
I was still making 10 times what I had in it at $1
per CD
Hey.
per CD.
or DVDs.
Because if you do the calculations, really the DVDs probably like 10 cents.
Right. Yeah.
The CDs probably was like 5 cents,
Right.
if that, per DVD. If you broke it down to what it costs per. So, cause I think I was paying about $10 for 100 DVDs. That was my wholesale.
My man.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Buy wholesale if possible, boy.
yeah.
Man.
Dang.
And I would refill ink cartridges to keep, cause I was printing covers for them.
Right.
So I was sitting there with the needle and the ink and refilling ink cartridges was just ridiculously expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going through so many
Right.
ink cartridges, I'm refilling them
Oh.
like crazy.
Right.
So I got tired of that. I'm like, Office Depot, y'all acting funny with your DVDs, but I'm finna come tell the Xerox machine.
Right. Right.
And I came and killed them on the Xerox. Oh, I'm printing out thousands and thousands. I ain't even gonna lie.
They ain't hate on you with that, did they?
Oh, they probably did later, but I was paying them.
Right.
The only thing they don't know, I done printed like 4,000 color ones and then print another 1,000 black and white ones.
Right. Right.
I'm paying y'all for black and white. Cause y'all didn't have a system that all you know is I printed this many. You don't know what.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we paying for all black and white. Right. But I got thousands of colors in here, but we paying for black and white. But
Right. Right.
yeah, I get home and it was like I was giving people jobs. It was about like the drug game. I had the women in there because it wasn't too many guys that was free. The guys had to work.
Right. Right. Right.
So it might be women, they might be pregnant and need a little extra money, or they, might be in projects, or and it was people who worked that, not saying they not respectable, but it was people just needed a little extra money.
So you providing for your community
I'm providing for the community.
because of your hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, I admire that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of, some who didn't come up in our environment or whatever may say it's not right, but nah, man,
Yeah.
you provided
Yeah.
for, your community.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's dope. That's really
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
So they would sit here. It would be like a factory. Like this one cutting the inserts.
Right.
This one putting them in the packaging. This one over here burning on this, because at this time I got 3 duplicators now.
Right.
So we ain't burning just 10 at a time. We burning 30 at a time now.
Right.
So they handling that like it's a whole full operation going on.
Man, as a leader, how did you manage all that though? Because I had all them personalities too.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
How did you manage all that?
But you know what? I did them right financially.
Right. I can tell you're a very humble guy. Man.
Yeah.
I can tell. Yeah.
That the key, and you might not want to risk it.
Right.
But you got to pay like you weigh. You got to take care of your people.
No, that's true.
So I would
agree.
feed them. They didn't have to worry about food. Fresh, at this point, I had bought Fresh a car. When the iPhone first came out, I bought him his first iPhone.
Right.
Wow.
The whole 9, just on GP. That wasn't coming out with, like, it wasn't like I bought you a Lamborghini.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but you took care of
But I took care of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just having a car in South Georgia is all you don't need nothing too nice.
This the most important nugget though. Take care of your people.
Yeah.
Take care of your people.
Hustle nugget. Now, what was it? What we at? 11?
11.
11. Take care of your people, man.
Take care of your people.
Yeah.
So I did them so right, they wasn't gonna mess it up.
Right.
You know, it wasn't gonna be a day, man, I don't know. No, you gonna come over here and get fed.
Right.
If you got your kids, you can bring your kid. You can't bring your kid to no other job.
Real.
And bring your kid and feeding them too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just whatever. You need to leave for a minute, or you gotta pick up a kid, or you gotta do this, do that. I worked with you.
Right.
I just needed done what I needed done.
Right.
And I didn't pay by the hour. I paid you what I felt like it was worth what you did. So if you sat here for 2 hours and you bagged up 3,000 DVDs, here go $150.
Yeah.
Right.
Our production versus time.
Yeah. I was paying you more than any job was gonna pay.
Right.
I paid you more than what I was gonna go to Lowe's and make. I just paid somebody more than what I was gonna make by going to work.
Man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so now we're on the high. Let's hit our climax. Boom.
Boom. You know it's gonna be one of them. All these type of stories, it's gonna be one of them.
Boom.
Next on Be More to Do More podcast.
I was waiting for that day to happen.
Yeah.
That day didn't happen, but the police robbed me eventually. That's the story I'm leading to.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. How you see your brother head down, you ain't lift him up, you just walked around him. How we tell our kids do better, but we never taught them how to go about it. When the last time you told somebody to keep their head up, 'cause you